AVC Jack here. Welcome to Vinyl Martini. I am going to do a contest entry for my good friend Mike, MGK Boston. Of course, he doesn't live in Boston anymore. He lives in Buffalo now, but he's not going to change his channel name, and I don't blame him. He is having a contest, a push to 1 trillion subscribers. He is almost there. I did the calculations, Mike. You are, and my calculator didn't work that well, but anyways, I'm going to try it out here. You are 999 billion. 999,207 away. So just a few clicks away, Mike, and you'll have reached your goal. Patty, Mike's lovely wife, is hosting this contest with Mike. There's 10 questions, so I am going to get right to it. Vacations, where do you like to go? Well, of course, I have to say France, because my granddaughter lives there. My son and his wife live there, so we go there once or twice a year. So I've been to France 4 times so far, and we're going to continue going to France, of course, to visit them. But other than that, one of my favorite places to go to is Hawaii. I've been to Kauai. I have been to Maui. I have not been to Oahu or the Big Island. We just booked a trip to go to Maui in 2026. So I'm really looking forward to that. I love Hawaii. I love the lifestyle. Very laid back, very chilled. Not too great for looking for records, but that's okay. And another country that I haven't been to is that I'd love to go to and maybe rent a villa and get the rest of my family together for another family vacation is Portugal. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a world traveler. I've been to a few countries, but I know people have been to many, many more. But so there's many countries that I have not been to, and I look forward to visiting. Okay, number 2, name a solo artist everybody seems to love, but you can't stand. Ooh, I hate doing this, Mike, but I will have to answer the question. I've got to say Sting. Oh man, that guy's voice just drives me crazy. And he is I think he's a little bit of an egomaniac, but that be as it may, I finally got a Police album, so maybe there's time for me to come around. I got it in a collection that I bought, so maybe I can come around to the Police, maybe I can come around to Sting's voice. Only time will tell. Another tough question. Name a band everyone seems to love, but you can't stand. Well, there's many bands, but if I have to pick one that I don't think I'll ever get a record in my collection by them, that's got to be Kiss. Oy, oy, oy. Need I say more? If you got to put that much makeup on your face to make it in that business, there's no hope for you. Okay, question number 4. Show a jazz album. Well, I'm going to show 2, actually. I'm going to show High Voltage, Hank Mobley. Yeah. Blue Mitchell, Jackie McLean, John Hicks. Bob Cranshaw, Billy Higgins, fantastic record. Picked it up at Academy Music in New York City. This is a repress from I think the early 80s, maybe the late 70s. Beautiful, still in the shrink, yep. And it cost me $9.99 steel. I bought it a few years ago, but nevertheless. And I'm going to show one for Gary. Yeah, because Gary might not have any jazz albums to show. Mike always kids around with Gary. But I'm going to show one of my favorite jazz artists, Thelonious Monk, Alone in San Francisco, solo piano by Thelonious Monk. I think this was recorded in San Francisco. Of course, it's called Thelonious Monk, Alone in San Francisco. So just him at the keyboards. Again, I picked this up at Academy Music in New York. At the same time I picked up that Hank Mobley. This was $10 steel. And this is a reissue as well. Original jazz classics. Fantastic. A couple of fantastic jazz albums. Number 5, show a country and western album. Well, Mike, I'm not going to show a Bobby Bare album. You introduced me to Bobby Bare, and I've shown a lot of Bobby Bare records in the last 10 videos or so, because I keep on finding them and picking them up. But I am going to show one of the kings of country music, Buck Owens, The Pride, Bakersfield, California, and this one is called You're For Me. This is there's no date on this record, but I think it was released in 1961. It does not include the song the Beatles covered that Buck Owens introduced to them, but it does have You're For Me, Fool Me Again, Down in the Corner of Love, Mirror, Mirror on the Wall, Big Bad Dream, Under the Influence of Love, Nobody's Fool But Yours, Down the Block, Down to the River, Blues for Life, Love Buck Owens. Truly an original, great guitar player, a great band, the Buckaroos. So Buck Owens for you. I'm sure that Mike's got some Buck Owens records, don't you, Mike? Who is your favorite sports team or athlete of all time? Well, my favorite sports team right now is the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, they didn't make the playoffs. But since I've moved to the West Coast, I've had to shift my allegiances in football. And yeah, the Seahawks are my team. Oh, hold on a second, folks. I'm back. Of course, there's a Patty connection. Yeah, Patty works for New Era. She sent me this hat, Seahawks hat. Thank you again, Patty. Beautiful gift. And my favorite athlete of all time has got to be Gordie Howe. Detroit Red Wings went on to play for the Hartford Whalers. One of the toughest guys in hockey, but also outside of the hockey rink, one of the nicest, softest spoken gentleman you'd ever want to meet, Gordie Howe, the late Gordie Howe. Share an album memory, share a concert memory. That is question number 7. Well, I went to see this band in 1974 at Massey Hall, the amazing Nectar. I am a big Nectar fan. This is a fantastic German pressing on Bellophone. They played at Massey Hall in 1974. Like I said, they had a fantastic light show. They knocked me out for a 3-piece band, or a 4-piece band. Sorry, they're a 4-piece band, but they had a big sound and just amazing band from based in Germany, but they're all British guys. So there you go, Nectar, 1974. And I've been to hundreds of concerts, so I just picked that one at the top of my head. Question number 8, shout out to a newer vinyl community channel. Well, I am going to pick Dave's channel. His channel is called M Fidelity. I'll leave a link in the description below. He's only got 83 subscribers. Really nice guy. Yeah, so check him out, sub him up, give him a like. You know the drill. We're getting to the end here. Number 9, show an album by a Canadian artist. Well, I am, Brian Embryotic Robot showed an album by Gatto the other day. Albums that don't get shown very much, or albums he's never shown before from his collection. There's Gatto, great Canadian band, led by Greg Godovitz. Greg Godovitz used to be the bass player in another Toronto mainstay band called Flood. And this is called If Indeed It Is Lonely at the Top, It's Lonely at the Bottom Too. And this is from 1978. Greg Godowitz, kind of a power rock group, a trio. Fantastic stuff. And, okay, happy birthday. That was number 9. I always get confused in these things. It's terrible. Number 10, the last question. Happy birthday. Show an album that was released the year you were born. Well, I'm pretty old, and they didn't have albums when the year I was born. They used to have these little wax cylinders, I'm only kidding. They did have albums, but I do not have any albums from 1954. So what I've done is I've taken Mike's year of birth, 1968, and I'll show you an album from 1968. And I was going to use Patty's birth year, but I don't know the year she was born, and a gentleman never asks a woman how old she is. Trust me. Anyways, 1968, Procol Harum's second album, Shine On Brightly. Fantastic record, fantastic band. Don't get shown on the VC enough. Yeah, just a great cover shot. Yeah, almost mystical, actually. It's down at the bottom of the ocean, this lady playing the piano, naked lady playing the piano. So that's my pick from 1968. Mike and Patty, I hope that that does it for you. I am looking forward to seeing you guys in July at the keg party. Had the fortune to sit with Mike and Patty and Caroline at the end of at the end of the weekend last year. Everybody had flown out, everybody had gone home, and I was staying over one more night before heading back to Kingston. And I had spent a couple hours with them. What a lovely couple, lovely family. Love you guys. Yeah, anyways, put my name in the hat, and we'll see you guys later. Cheers.